How would you describe the actual game of Quidditch to someone?
Well, I usually say it's like it's a full contact sport, so that means tackling, like just like rugby. So it's like rugby and dodgeball with the offense similar to lacrosse or basketball. There's an offense and defense set up just like that with 3 hoops at the end. So each one of those hoops, contrary to popular belief, is actually worth the same amount of points. They're worth 10 points if you get the quaffle, aka a volleyball through a hoop. But if you get beat with a dodgeball, then you are dismounted, so you have to get off your broom, run back, tag your hoops, and you can get back in.
I would say it's small right now, but it is growing, and I would say small in relation to other sports of, similar college interests like ultimate frisbee and lacrosse. But there's about 300 teams nationwide, so it's not like just a group of colleges who play every now and then. Like a lot of major schools have serious teams. I found out about it through a friend of mine who I lived with in the dorms, and I really just started playing as a way to stay in shape, and I got really competitive, and it sort of just took over my life from that point.
I had heard about it, and during NSO, I saw the Quidditch sign-up table, and I freaked out because I thought, oh, it's going to be this magical game, and then I got there, and it was actually a lot of hard work. Instead of gaining the freshman 15, I lost it because of all the working out and running and physical activity that it takes.
I came out when they were like a month into it, and then I made it, so I'd say about almost December now, about 2-3 months maybe. I like the movies. I never thought about actually. I played like football and track in high school, and so playing something like this never really occurred to me. You can have a lot of fun, meet a lot of people, go a lot of places because of it.
Volunteer at the food bank. You there!
I have a group that I met, and we're together a lot. I'm actually getting an apartment with them. We're like apartment searching this week.
Honestly, I love the org. It's probably one of the best decisions I ever made in college. Our org has so many options. Even if you don't want to play, you can join film crew, design crew, PR.
We have events and meetings that aren't just, playing Quidditch. We try to branch out a little more.
You don't have to play to be in the org, like I said, but by playing and practicing, you just build stronger bonds, and so you're more likely to show up to org events because you know people more.
We have themed meetings. We have meetings that are like Harry Potter related. We have meetings that aren't Harry Potter or Quidditch related at all. We have a bunch of different kind of, we have a variety for everybody. But here, I would say we have the Yule Ball, we have Triwizard Tournament. We have a bunch of, events that are Harry Potter themed, and we do have our sorting ceremony, so everyone gets sorted in their houses, everyone competes for house points, but it's not like if you've never read the books, if you've never seen the movies or anything, you'll be left out. It's something that is really, we try to be as inclusive as possible. It's a mixed bag, so the way we like to refer to it is it's a sport for athletic nerds.
I have a moderate interest in Harry Potter. I'm not a diehard fan like a lot of people would assume for the captain of the Quidditch team.
I'm a huge fan of Harry Potter. My mom read it to me growing up. That was my fairy tale at the end of the night. So I've always been a huge nerd.
I actually ran into Quidditch and I was like, I love Harry Potter. And they're like, well, we like people that can play sports. So they recruited me.
There's some real athletes that actually play. Like teams have like dudes that's like 6'5", 240, like running the ball at you full speed, and it's like football with a big ass tight end coming, but there are no pads.
It is a very physical sport. I've never seen injuries like it before. We have a lot of concussions every year. We are the sport club with the most injuries by far, more than rugby, more than anyone else. And it's nothing to be proud of. It's just like, it's intense. So I grew up playing a very physical sports, but it's nothing like in Quidditch. It's full contact, but it's co-ed as well. So that means 125 pounds of me can get hit with 200 pounds of the guy on the other team, and it's perfectly legal as long as I have a ball.
It was also really inspiring to see women my size taking down grown men, because that was something that was never told that you could do being a young lady. So I liked that physical nature of the sport.
I would invite them to come out to our practice so they can see exactly how fluffy it is.
Just let Chris. No matter, let him score. Let Chris.